Hello, guys. Today I'm going to be working on a bridge. The other day, my wife and I went out to our back pasture, as I call it, and she said, "When are you going to get down at the bridge?" So I thought I'd go work on the bridge today. Here's a little tool I made. Oh, well, maybe not a tool, but it's a little helping hand. I don't know if you can see the bottom. It's just some rebar and a little piece of steel and some tubing, and rebar's been around. This thing just slips on the rack like so, and you just, you just pull it forwards and lock it in. And then I have my little rack. Got this is some tree stump killer. I don't know if you can read that. I can't. Probably Tordon, R2U, whatever. What you do is when you cut down a tree or a little tree, they'll sprout a lot more little. They want to live. So I turn around and take this little paintbrush, put a little drip on it, paint the stump or the little tree I cut down, and then it can't come back, because holy mackerel, we've cut down a ton of little trees, and then there's like a big bushes of them. And I got a little hand shears in here I put on there just because it'd be handy. And I think where's my leaf blower. I'm gonna put this in there. I don't know if I'll need it. But I will need my chainsaw. Yeah, I better tighten that up right now. Might as well while I'm right here, right, guys? That way I get it done now and don't have to worry about it back there. Guess it isn't too bad, really. That's not too bad. I don't even know what I was thinking, really. Oh, I'll see you, little girl. And I got a little spot here for my chain hooker. This just slides in right here. Locks in, and I got this little hook on here. I pull up and holds on there. And I don't know. That's my little extra boxes. Nope, that's not it. Here's my oil, I think. Yeah, there's my bar oil. There's my chain. Oh, I was using a leaf blower that, I about out, but that goes in there, of course. I'll push this thing out. Oh, wait a minute, I better grab my earplugs. Because I think I stole the earplugs out of here. Nope, there they are. They're in there. Thought I stole them out of there. Oh, sounds like I'm in gear. This is kind of for my buddy Niall. He hasn't had a chance to be able to come see my place. So I hope you like it, Niall. I got a lot of mess to clean up. Kind of see little sticks down. Well, I almost call everything a stick. That little stick there, and those sticks up there, they're kind of helping fill in this ditch. lock a mechanism. I'm going to try to make a, oh gosh, what would you call it, a clamshell scoop, where the scoop, you know, is like this and a little clamshell thing picks up like this, so I can help fill in this little ditch there. Alright guys, here's where I'm at. Here, I guess I should I put a tick measure on here. I'm going to take my jacket off. It's a, I don't know how hot it is, but it's a little warm, it feels like. I'm going to measure these logs. I got to figure out how long I need them. I kind of started it and I just hadn't finished it yet. Went across it once and wow, I must be kind of a wuss, because man, it's pretty wide, but holy mackerel, that made me a little nervous. So I think what I'll do is lay another log on each side. That might make me feel a little better, a little safer. If I can get my tape measure to come out. I'm just going to measure this log. And it goes to, was that 10 foot 8? Then I'll measure this one on the other side. It might be the same, it might not. Oops, got 10 foot 8. 10 foot 8. 10 foot 8. 10 foot 8, and we'll just call that one 10 foot. It's not, but 10 foot 8, 9 foot 8. 10 foot 8, 9 foot 8. 10 foot 8, 9 foot 8. Foot 8, 9 foot 8. Hope everybody's day's going good. And hopefully, I don't even know what today is. I think it's Wednesday, so I hope everybody's week's gone pretty good so far. I'm going to write it down just because I don't know if I'll be able to remember. At 10 foot 8, 9 foot 8. If I remember, I won't have to get back in my notes, and if I don't remember, I got it written down, right? All right. You know, I'm gonna check to see how I'm gonna be able to drag this or turn around or anything like that. If I drag this log and I pull, ooh, I should be able to pull into here or pull up into here. Remove a couple of these little sticks. Yeah, that'll work. Pull up into either one and I'll be able to drag them over. I hope you like this, Niall. There's kind of my fence line going up that way. As you can see, I still got a ton of work left to do. It's a lot of work here, to be honest with you. You can see this is still, I haven't even touched this at all except right here in this path, cleaning out this path for this fence. You can tell I still got a couple more I got to cut down. I'm going to cut down, you know, a few of those trees there, I think, you know, just to keep the tree line. And then of course the tree that's right in the line. But my line actually goes just on the other side of that tree, so you know, it's technically still my tree. But here's kind of the, let's see, this would be the north side. North side, east side's over that, because north, whatever, east side's over there. There's the south and the west. All right, that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna come over down this way. Well, I need to clean a lot of this out so I can move around a little bit more. Come on. I have a couple of logs cut up here. Here's a mineral lick right there. They're all using it pretty decent. You can see all the deer prints, and then they're digging it all out. I got a camera set right up here. Set right there. Kind of hanging now, but I'm kind of hoping these are gonna be okay. I think they will be, but yeah, you can kind of, this you can tell I hadn't, all I did is burned, you know, the top layer of leaves off. I hadn't really cleaned it up real good, but you can see kind of over there where it's starting to get greener where it was. We might go over there and you can kind of see down this area where it's getting greener, where I really cleaned this. I leaf blowed, you know, this fence line out, and this is my south side. You can kind of see right through there. There's the fences that you can see, the survey stake right there. And let's see, I'll stand in a row and you can see what I got to take out still. That's this summer's project. You can see the other post down there maybe. I don't know if you can or not, but it's got the little orangey flag. So right about here, so that tree, maybe all of them. Might just take every darn one of them out. Give me firewood and so forth like that. But all right, boy, is that one gonna be, I reckon this one will probably be sturdy enough. It's only, we'll make this the short side. What was that? 9'8". 9'8". I don't know where we are. Oh yeah, now you're gonna throw me for a loop. 9'8". Yeah, better get a little gas in her. Oops. I hate these gas things. I'm gonna need some bar oil. If I needed gas, I'm gonna need bar oil. Well, it looks like I'm about out. anybody that kind of needs to know, gas and bar oil, your oil should run out. They should be equal. So when you run out of gas, you should be out of bar oil. You shouldn't, you know, it should run out equally. You know, there's an adjuster on there to adjust it. You'd have to look at your manual, I guess you'd say, to, you know, figure that out exactly. But all right, we're gonna go on the little one first. And that was 9'8". 9'8". Well, that's gonna be little, isn't it? Right here at that little knot. What was the other one? 10'8". Did good, I didn't have to write it down. But if I didn't write it down, you know what would happen? I'd have had to go all the way back. All right, now we got 10'8". Well, hopefully I'll be able to see this. All right, earplugs. This is probably the point. Hey, there's something I just saw that I found in Walmart the other day. I don't know, I probably paid too much money for it. It was like 10 bucks. Or no, I don't know what it was now. It's like 10 bucks, I think. It was for a bicycle. Put this on your bicycle, and then you can put your water deal on there. And I'm gonna use it for, if I wanna haul a shovel, I can stick this on there, you know, like so, and it'll hold on. I can turn around, stick my shovel or whatever in there, and kind of lay it up in there, maybe stick it in that hole or lay it up there, and at least it won't fall off the back. They only had one, and of course, as you can see, it really wouldn't work up here anyway, maybe in here, but yeah, this is kind of neat. Don't know if I'm gonna use it or not, but like I said, I think it's $5, $10 bucks maybe. Well, let's just see what that is like. I'm gonna get a drink before I start. Kind of dragging my feet, I guess. Let me sit and put in my earplugs. Now my saw hasn't been started in, I don't know, since, I don't know, October. And it's, what is it, almost be April tomorrow. So, you know, bear with me on the startup. Like I said, it ain't been started in forever. Come on. Was it? The fun part's just gonna begin though. Still took about half my breath away. Now I gotta decide whether, here, I can take my earplugs out now. won't have to worry about until I get over the other side. Holy mackerel. And who knows, guys, maybe I'll take, you know, that one and lay them over there too and give it even more of a, to look safer. I say when I run on her, heck, that thing's that wide, and the tire right in her, and boy, it just kind of made me nervous. I didn't like it at all. I think I can drag both of those same time, or that's going to be the try anyway. If I can't, I can always unhook one, right? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'll drag them both or not. So my wire, I hooked that up so that I can run my sprayer. Oh, and here's something else I probably didn't tell anybody about. My first video, I didn't show how I made this plate, but I showed this plate that I made for my snow plow and so forth. This is where my snow plow and stuff hooks up. And when I made it, it was a dual purpose. As you can see on here, there is really no place to hook onto this if I needed a recovery or whatever. I mean, you can't hook onto here. It's just this little bar, and if this thing was stuck, I'd just pull it, break it. And then same with these, you know. I mean, I know it probably feels sturdy to our own skin and so forth, but this thing, I don't really know how much it weighs. I guess I'd have to look in the book or something to find out, but you know, it's several hundred pounds, and you know, you put a tow bar in here, yeah, it might not break or bend, but it would be putting a lot of stress on here. So I thought, okay, this was kind of one of my main things that I wanted was this, but I also needed to hook up my snowplow. So that's why I made it this way, is now I have a recovery. Be able to hook this on there, and somebody be able to pull me out of the mud if I got stuck, or if I needed to winch out to an anchor point and come back, I'd have a place to hook up. You know, it's not good to tow or pull out of the mud or jerk on, at least with these cables. So yeah, that's why I kind of made what I made there with this thing. And you know, I got a little hookup too. A little essential tool I feel that I need is this, what do you call that, a clevis, I guess? I guess you'd call it a clevis. Or, I don't know, anybody know what these are really called? Like I said, I'm gonna call it a clevis, but see, then I can turn around and hook up to here. That's how I used it there. Again, this is the only point to be able to hook up, to be able to pull out and of the mud, and you need something in there. You know, I guess you could put it around your axle tube or something, but you know, these are important product, or you know, pieces. I mean, if you broke this, or you tore it around a shock or something, you could put weird stress on, and this is in the middle and on hooked to each of the frame. You know, this is where they say to hook it. Now on the front, of course, they didn't show any place to hook it, but you know, come on, you know. And that's how I'm gonna drag these. How I'm gonna hook it up. I don't know if that's a good way or not, but that's how I'm gonna do it. Well, you can see here where I've got all these little trees This is why I got that killer stuff. All these little trees you see here, this used to be a lot thicker. You know, it used to be like that over there, this whole place. And this was logged out, I don't know when it was, long before I got, my wife and I bought it, but there was just so much here, you could barely, it was like this, but it was just like that over there. Maybe this area was always the cleanest. It was kind of weird. This was the dirtiest area. I think this might have been the logging area where they grab crap, but all these little trees where we cut down and they sprouted. See how that one's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 little sprouts? You know, that's probably a, let's just look. I mean, I got to get off the darn machine anyway. We'll just look and see what stump it is. Hey, that little stump? Little something we cut down, and all these little sprouts come off of it. So you take that killer and you cut that back off, and then you can dab the killer on there, and it kills the stump. So I got to take all these back out. You can see we've got a little bit of grass that's growing all over, but the leaves, I hadn't cleaned it in a few years. You know, I'm hoping I can keep on this, but you never know. All right, now comes the fun part, trying to drag it over to where I'm going and try to think of how to get there and whether I'll be able to. Look, stop me. Try to find the easiest way, maybe. I don't know. Remember how I went the last time? I think I went down the big hill, but so I don't know which way I should go. I'm just gonna follow this path and hopefully pick a right choice. Now I'll swing through here. So I should have maybe went through there. Trying to take swooping turns and going slow just in case I get hooked up on something that don't kill me. Looks like we're gonna make it, maybe, folks. Swing up high on this one. There's that stump down there. Yep, we got past it. Nice. So I know some of you are probably gonna go, just drive over the darn thing. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I should, but like I said, I'm a wuss. Look at that. Is that tire coming off? See why I'm a wuss? Probably pertinent here, flip it over. Heavy on my head. Should have maybe put on that chest part. Oh, I should have maybe left that rope on also. No, maybe I'll have to tie it back on. Might have helped me drag it. Then I'll kind of notch that down. As you can tell, I still got to clean lots of this stuff out. I've only worked on here to, like I like I said, just clean the fence line out so I can get that fence in. Kind of hoping I could look over that way and see if I could see the pig hut so that now I'll be able to tell where it was. You can kind of see the chromies maybe right about there. The house is just right up that way. Yeah, this will just help you see how much I still have to clean, how much mess is still here. It's terrible. As I get this log drug over, I might trim on it to set them a little different so it's easier to drive on. Kind of debated on whether to put a deck on it. You know, I have all these other little trees, you know, like even that one, but I just don't see. I just start wasting more wood. Well, it's maybe not a waste, but you know, I'll start, you know, I can burn this and I don't necessarily need or want to waste. You know, I'm trying not to waste as much as I can. I don't know. I'm sure every viewer here will know why I'm doing this way. One, it'll definitely make the thing drag straight, and the rope won't come off. And I don't know why. I think my grandpa showed me how to do that a long time ago, and now I just do it that way, I guess. I'm gonna give me another drink, guys. No, it doesn't look like I haven't really done much. Well, it's gonna look pretty back here if I can get, yeah, I gotta choose my battles, like I guess. So since the fence line's there, I wanted to make sure I got it clean so I could take these trees out this summer, and I didn't want to be messing around in this stuff. And you know, in here all I did is just burnt like the top layer off, and reason I haven't cleaned it as much here, for one, it's a lot of work, but two, there's all these little trees in here. A lot of them are going to be dead because I sprayed them, or Angel and I sprayed them. I don't know what it was called. It was some sort of spray. I don't know what it was called, but some of these are dead, and some of them aren't. You can see that sassafras there, it's still alive, and you know, some of them I can tell that one's probably dead. At least that part, it might still be alive below. And I figured this summer, you know, it started greening up again. We did it last spring, and we'll do it again this spring. I think that stuff is like, I'm gonna say $20, and it made 16 gallons. As I think's what it is, 16 gallons, and wife just drives, and I sit on the back. This is the odd thing is since I stick the sprayer on the front, I made a long cord so it could reach up there. One of these days, I'm gonna take and not cause of this, but see this little spot right here. this little spot right here is real flat, and there's nothing behind it. And I'm gonna buy. I haven't yet. I've looked in Amazon, and there's some on Amazon, and I one of these days I'll get it. But it's like $6 or something. But it's a boat cigarette lighter. And I planned on getting a boat cigarette lighter. And then since this is flat right there, I'm going to reckon, and that's what they maybe made it for. I don't know. But like I said, there's nothing back there. And I'm going to cut that out and put the boat cigarette lighter in it. And be able to have, so I could have a spotlight up here, or I don't know, just I want a cigarette lighter. And I thought, when we spray like that, eventually I might not need that sprayer as much. But it may be, I don't know. But like I said, I put on that big long cord to reach from that plug-in back there up to here, because, you know, me sitting up here, my wife wouldn't be able to see as well. So I put the sprayer up here, and then I sit on the backwards, which is pretty fun. And then as she, let's say, drives like this, I just look for trees and spray trees. But what I'd like to do is, like I said, put in that cigarette lighter. Then, too, I could have a spotlight and be able to run back here in the dark and look at stuff, you know. Not for hunting, just, I don't know why, to be honest with you. I suppose that's the old school in me to say I want a spotlight or cigarette lighter, but I could make a little, oh, what would you call that? A pigtail, maybe? And put a cigarette lighter on the end, that little plug in like that, and then I could put my cord back to being short. So when my wife and I went out spraying, I could just plug it into there, and it wouldn't be this cord draped across, you know. But yeah, one of these days, I'm going to put a cigarette lighter in there. You know, I don't know. There's tons of little things. I looked at these handles, and I didn't look at them, but I saw them on the internet where they're heated. And I know when I get out and push in snow, I put on mittens, and sometimes it can still get really cold. But they got heated ones. And I thought, ooh, have y'all ever looked at what heated handles and things cost? I'm not getting heated handles. Them suckers are like they're expensive. They're $100 to $100+ And wow, I ain't doing it. You know, I looked at something, and then they must go with years or something, because this is a 2020. This four-wheeler, it's a Honda Rancher, what do they call them, a 420, or I don't know what they call it. But it's a 2020, and I looked and said, oh, there's some. They're only like, they're only like 160 or something. And then it just went from a certain year to 2019. So I thought, oh, crap. Not that I'm not spending $100 on, I'll put on some more gloves. You know, that's expensive. Just to keep your hands warm, but dang. I'm just rambling. I'm sorry, guys. Just doing it because, you know, I got to drive back over there. Kind of BSing with my buddy, and he just can't talk back to me. You know, what's funny is this little drag I'm making, if these deer come over here, it's very possible that they would follow this path and see what the heck is going on. Don't remember unhooking that or anything. I should have moved the four-wheeler. All it really matters, guys, you're gonna have to drag no matter what, right? Oh, that one I won't have to trim. Yeah, I don't know if I like this hat. This hat is like a summer hat in it. The top of it, here, I'll show you the shadow. The top of it's got meshes in it, and so it's real loose. And I think if I put not that messy stuff on there, I think it wouldn't pull on my head so funny. Well, let's see. These gonna be not in bad areas. Guess that one doesn't look too bad, does it? Oh yeah, that's a little better there. Now I gotta trim that edge off. And these, well, not this one, but this one, I put some screws in it. You know, let's put a screw in it, took a screw in there, and I don't know if I quite like it. I need to come up with something maybe a little different. Any of you all got an idea? You know, should I take one of them little trees there and, or like, well, not that one, that's like a sassafras. Should I split it in half and make a 2x4? I don't know, you know, just something to keep them together. You know, guys, I could have kept you on for that. Wasn't as bad as I thought. All I did is, you know, just took a little out and then just took a little off that. Holy shit. Here's my thought. Tell me what you all think. Once I get these binded together, like I said, I don't really know how I'm gonna do that yet. Maybe I could get some big long lag bolts or something, and you know, like put, you know, a couple lag bolts per. All I really need is it's just tied together. But here's kind of my thought. You can tell me what y'all think. If I took you know, some rocks for sure, and just put a little bit of rock in there so the dirt wouldn't fall out. But I mean, you can see it's going to get crap in it. That if I, you know, like I said, get them tied together, put some rocks in here so that the dirt won't fall out. Then go get dirt, you know, maybe not like this dirt right here. I'd have to wait till it got really summer. But if I took this dirt and dry dirt, you know, it rained just this last, I don't know, yesterday, day before nighttime or whatever. No, whatever. But if I take some dry dirt and then take motor oil and make a mud, you know, so put rocks in the cracks to where the dirt won't fall through, and then take the dirt and the dry dirt and then make mud out of it, but with the oil, and kind of like this, you know, get it like this, and then put, you know, pack this full of mud and put a top on it with mud, but use the oil from the motor oil. Use motor oil and mud. Do you think that would help? Because like I say, you can see this, you know, eventually, you know, if I pour some oil down in there, you know, eventually this is going to get, you know, rotted out. But do y'all think if I poured motor oil all around this, you know, maybe pick them up, put motor oil on underneath, and then pack that full of motor oil mud? You know, what do you all think? You think that would be good? I mean, you think it'd make these logs stay longer? I mean, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking if I put, you know, then it'd only be maybe the edges that the water would drip off of, and the mud, oil mud, keep the water from settling on it. And I don't know. Tell me what you guys think about that. Took my sweatshirt off. It's getting hotter again out here. All right, now we're gonna try for a pucker butt. I'm gonna call it and see if this makes it a little any better. Like I said, it kind of scared the living snot out of me last time. This isn't as bad. There. That wasn't as bad. I don't know where. I might put, 2 more in there, I know that's not bad, but, I wouldn't mind it so my wife wouldn't be nervous, but, I think my tires lay right there, so maybe I should have put them on, both of them on the inside, but like I said, I might lay 2 more in there. It might make this just solid. But I also got to watch out because I have this one here too. And I'm going to make it taller. Like maybe start right here and then go to that tree, but right there. And so it'd be taller. Not that it really matters, as you can tell, it's not that bad. Now I've started making little thingies over there. Oh look, we had a tree fall down. Wonder where that came from. Must be this one right here. Yep, I bet it's that one right there. Oh well. A lot of sticks that fell down. I'm going up the north side now, where you can tell where I got all the leaves off really good. See all the green? It's not all over, but I need to bring my yard cart back, and you can see like that little pile there, and there's some little piles. Those are little ash piles, and I need to clean them up so that the ash, yeah, it's starting to turn green real nice. And this is just the grass part. Here pretty soon, all these little trees that we didn't get killed down last year will start getting green, and then you won't be able to see very well. But I'm gonna quit looking this way, and I'm just gonna look this way, and then you can kind of see what I'm dealing with. I gotta get that stump killed and cleaned out, then I can run the 4-wheeler right up the edge. You can see maybe you can see that stump that I gotta get out, and I can run the 4-wheeler down the edge. Here, I'll look a little bit just so you can see it. That's south. I'm on the north fence. Now I only have these every 20 foot. I still am going to put posts in between. And I thought about, tell me what you all think. I don't know if I should do. I'm going to do this. Those are 6-foot posts, I believe. That allows basically that white part to stick up above the 4-foot fence. So I think those are 6-foot posts, and when they're pounded in the ground, that green part is actually 4 foot. Maybe, I don't know. I guess I could take tape measure over there or whatever, and I'll have to measure one before I buy it anymore, just so because I don't remember. But every other fence post, I thought about putting I don't know if it was a 7-footer or an 8-footer. I have them in the front. I did them in the front for over half the yard so that I could keep the deer out. And my thought was my thought was going down this side almost all the way, and putting like them 8-footers and all the way up at the top, just around the whole darn thing. And let's say I wanted to right here leave it 4 foot, but the rest of it's 7 foot. Okay, if I just left this spot 4 foot, this is where deer would go. I probably wouldn't do it here. What I thought about doing is surrounding the whole place and then just doing it on the bottom, you know, where we come through the gate, just leaving that open. But I don't know, you know, there's a place up over here. I'll show you over here, but maybe right here, you know, leaving one of these so the deer could pass through. I'm not going to box it all in, you know, that would be, you know, against the law. God, that's getting really green. Boy, this is looking a lot. I'm kind of excited. You know, I just started cleaning up more of this fall. Now I'm not going to go this way because, yeah, you can tell I don't have it ready yet. I mean, this is kind of where I stopped off. This is a lot of work back here, folks. I mean, you can see. I mean, you can see what it will look like. This is a lot of work. Ooh, look at the deer rub. Can you see it? The buck rub. You know, it's like, boy, that looks fresh. You'd have thought the antlers would have been fell off by now. I don't know, but whatever. Now those trees, I'm just gonna leave them in here. So basically where those big ones are, that whole corner is I'm gonna do a path for this thing. But I can't remember how I got down there now from this way. Maybe it was through here. We'll go through here, buddy. All these trees are coming out. Everything, for the most part, everything you see here is coming out to right here. As you see where I quit leaf blowing so that I wouldn't burn that area. I'm just gonna leave that for cover for now. I may clean it out as I keep cleaning the rest of this out, but I thought about taking and leaving that cover and then putting there's some evergreens in there, not many, but I've got, I mean, if I look around, I might even be able to find one right here. And I thought about just digging up the little baby evergreens and planting them in here for deer cover. They kind of lay all over. I mean, heck, they'll lay up on that other bank over there and so forth. But yeah, look at all this I still got to do. That's a big ass tree. See, I've been working on it. I got to get it cut out. There's another, that's an old buck rub there. But I said it's taken me a while. I mean, you all look at it. It's taken me a while to even get this here machine, this where I can go here. And this is my back fence. I don't have it all fenced off yet. And you can tell, see the fence post there. I kind of doing it about half backwards. This is like a 300, I think it's, don't quote me here, but I think it's 356 feet. So it's not quite, but however, and I believe that there's where a wood post or a 100-footer goes, and they're somewhere up in here also, but that's, I'm kind of going backwards both ways, and then I'm going to take the center part for the, you know, the odd 56 feet, you know, to split up how these wood posts come in together, so it's kind of all three equal sections. This is the east side. These people here, I know their names. They're really decent people, or seem to be really decent people. But you know, I still got a little bit of clearing out through here left to go before all this fence row's cleaned out. But there again, I mean, it's a lot of work, buddy. Kind of sucks being old, and or not old, but getting to where, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Hopefully I get all this done though, but I gotta clean out all this stuff too. But you know, now I'm looking south. You can tell there's one of my property stakes. Well, you can see it's turned out really nice and green. I mean, I can see the green coming up everywhere. This is awesome. Now I'm gonna cut this way. There's my corner right there, where that big tree there fell down. I'm just gonna take all this crap here, all this fell down stuff. It's just too much. I can't get my saw. I mean, it's good grief, you know, it's huge. And somebody had put the barbed wire, or what would they call that? The woven wire fence used to come up through here. It's down. You've probably seen a bit down there to the left. You might even be able to see pieces of it, but it's in that tree that fell down, so I can't cut no more. So I'm gonna put all this deadfall down onto that there stump, which, good grief, it's a lot. It's as long as this four-wheeler, 4 foot up, you know, roughly. And I'm gonna burn it out this winter. That's the plans this summer, getting all this, or this spring, and then this fall, getting all this stuff you see there. Maybe not that pile, but I might drag some other piles over to put onto that to get it burned out. But I'm gonna go up this way. I know in my one video that I was over here burning, I started to explain something, and I probably did it in this video too, where, you know, I get onto some subject and then space out about something else. But I wanted to come up here and show you this. It's nothing really, except see this tree that's hanging over. I seen it on, these guys were doing kind of like a hunting, I don't know. It's like, this is kind of basically, so everybody knows, this is like 5-6 acres. And everything you see that's coming up, that's clover, chicory, there's Indian grass in here, bluegrass, or not bluegrass, blue stem grass. This winter I come back and put in oats that one of these days here, another 2-3 weeks, I'll have to be making some chicken feed, and I'll show you all what I do there. But I just use the oats from there, or the wheat. There's wheats in here, and you know, I don't know what all. There's a ton of stuff, you know, but it doesn't do too bad except when the leaves are really on it. But if I get some more of these trees cleared out, there won't be as much leaves. But this is basically going to be a big deer plot. But like I said, this isn't that large. I believe I could raise, well, may not raise, but be able to have a calf back here, maybe get a bottle calf, be able to kick it out here with the goats, of course. And maybe there'd be enough feed back here to raise it up through the summer or something, or I'm kind of in debate on whether just last calf I bought, I paid $300 for it, and it was probably 500 pounder, and kept it for a couple months, and then went ahead and butchered it, you know. And it took us, well, I split it with another friend of mine, and we ate on it for a year. And so for, let's say $200, that's some cheap meat. So I might just keep doing that same thing, but whatever. Back to this here. Let's see how I get down little rabbit holes, stupid things. I saw on the internet where these guys took maybe it was a rope, or something, and they hung it from a tree, and the buck would come over and rub on it. Well, right over here, I don't know if maybe you can see it. It's just walking directly in front of me in this big tree right here. You can see my game camera. There's two different, well, there's one nice buck, and I saw a little button buck, I'll say. It runs around in here. So I thought, where that mineral lick is over there, I might keep that, because a lot of doe go over there, and I have only spotted one time, the whole time, a buck ever going over there. But since he's over here, I thought about taking, not thought about, just what I'm going to do. I mean, look at some of these, the prints. Is taking this stump and using it as my new mineral lick. I mean, it's, as you can tell, it's about out of there. So, I mean, it didn't like it's going to last very long, but put that in there. But just basically, this will be my new mineral lick. And, I mean, look at the prints all over there, all over. And hanging, I got some big, look at the size of these grapevines, see? Is this what I'm going to use, I believe? Is some of this grapevine, maybe this piece right here, maybe, I don't know. I've got several of them that I hadn't killed off yet, and I like smoking with it. Anybody ever get out in the woods and find themselves some grapevine? I'm telling you what, like that's grapevine right there. I'm telling you, that is there too, right there. I'm telling you, that stuff, it makes some nice tasting meat. But so I'm gonna hang from either that crotch right there or this crotch over here. Might be this one right here, you know. I'd put it swinging about here, you know, or I might use a tree. I mean, they used a rope. I'm thinking grapevine. I'll just take a grapevine and tie it up, let's say right here, and it can swing here, and then buck come up and rub on it. And the camera, I don't know, it might not pick it up because that's probably over 100 foot there, so I might have to move it to, let's say, that tree. That tree might work pretty good, and then I could see this area in the lick, or because I think that one I'm going to keep. But I don't know. What do you think of that idea, guys? This video is about wrapped up. I'm going to go ahead and show my buddy all around the rest of it. Well, everybody. I'm going to show everybody, so don't take offense, and I'm kind of catering this to my best friend, but he hasn't got to come visit me down here, so this will all be kind of semi-new to him. He liked the burning video because he got to see, so that's kind of what this is about, letting him see. And it was that burning video, that was back in probably, oh my gosh, January. Yeah, that's the south side fence over here. Okay. My wife was making fun of me because you can see it's cleaner back here than it is up there. And she goes, I don't know why you just didn't start up here and work your way back. And maybe anybody else would be wondering the same thing, but the reason I did that was if I come up and it was clean, I wouldn't say give up, but I might not work as hard. And so now I have to go through the yuckies to get to the prettier stuff, so that I'll keep wanting to get it clean, so when I come up the hill I'll be able to say, whoa, looky there. Yeah, I gotta get these out. I hate running over all these little bushes. I would ride down there, but I don't want to kill all the grass yet. What the heck, we'll drive over it. I'm not going to drive down the hill, but my plan is to this is normally how we do this, is we run up the fence row, but I don't want to drive in it yet. I'll let it get a little older before I drive in it. But I'm heading back. The house is just, you know, right there, kind of. Gotta kind of watch how I'm going here. Look at that tree. Okay, this is gonna be the, okay, the thought is coming up that hill, I'm gonna put my bees, you know how I kind of turn that little corner to go over the bridges. I'm gonna put my bees over there. I don't have any bees yet. I'm still building some bee boxes. Not quite, you know, I'm just learning. I'm gonna put them over there and then be able to go along the bridge and follow the fence line all around like we just kind of did. And the fence also comes right down this way. I can't, there it is. I can see the thingy now, but comes right to here. And I'm gonna go clean this area out right in here. But as you can tell, I got a lot of, I haven't really, just enough to put this cord up to know where my line was. You know, there's the survey stake there and the survey stake down there, but and that's why this is clean, because this is the survey. You can kind of see the post down there. And I'm just putting the fence over here. But I need to take all these, well, not all of them, but, you know, 6, 7, 8, 10 feet down the hill. And then I can go all the way around, go right down the hill, and the gate, well, I can see it. You all won't be able to see it, but it's just right there. And I thought, then I can turn around and come out the gate, come up, turn around, drive down, be able to drive right through the gate. This hill's a little steeper than that one over there. I'd be able to come up this fine, you know. But, you know, as you can tell, it's a little steeper. I mean, I'd be able to come up it fine, but be a lot nicer just going down it. And I could just go down it and go right through the gate. And then in here, this is where I was going to plant all the rest of the elderberry and so forth. And I don't know what I'm going to do, guys. But I hope you like this. Hope you like the seeing the rest of it. Hope you know, kind of like the bridge. I'm going to go ahead and shut this off for now and be done. And hopefully everybody had a good beginning of the week, and hopefully everybody has the rest of the week that's great and awesome. And love you all, and thanks for watching, and see you on the flip side. Hey guys, here's one more thing I wanted to show you. And you can make fun of all you want, but this here's a dog collar for flea and ticks. I've been using them now for, I don't know, 7, 8 years maybe, or better. It's just a whole collar. I don't cut it off, because I mean, it's not, I'm a different kind of dog, I guess. I got wire, I guess, to keep it from flopping around. But it's a dog collar. They last a couple years. I think I'd have to look, see. This one might be done this year, but even if you put them on every year, these are what? $6, maybe $7, don't know. But I'm telling you, walking around in these woods, there's a lot of ticks out here, and I tell you, if I wear my boots back here, I might get 1 tick, you know, 2 ticks maybe. A lot of times just no ticks, but, and if I just wear my tennis shoes and not my dog collars, I will get ticks like mad. So just for you guys to know, try it, laugh all you want, but guarantee if you try it, you'll never go back. Thanks guys.